Hey, Michael Bowen here with David Wack from Florida Slick Bottoms. So we met out on the ridge, and unfortunately we just couldn't get all the information we wanted to. So I came down here, I'm gonna get a bottom, and we're gonna talk about it right now. All right, David Wack, how you doing, buddy?
How you doing, sir?
Very good, very good. So David, where are we?
Well, we're in Lake Placid, a little small town, and I do everything right here. So.
You make all this slick bottom yourself?
Yes, sir.
I'm ordering it. I receive it. What do I receive?
So you're going to get the, say if you order a gallon of slick bottom, you're going to get a gallon of slick bottom, and it comes in a 2-gallon pail.
Okay.
And the reason why it comes in a 2-gallon pail is instead of a 1-gallon pail.
Yeah.
So when you're using your mixer, it's not sloshing all over the place.
Okay.
And you know, it's a little extra cost on my end, but as someone doing the work,
right,
you're not having to worry about spilling it out or anything like that, kicking it up. Because I don't, you know, we don't use like a hand stir. I don't recommend it.
Right.
30 seconds with one of these and you're golden, you know. So if you were to order that gallon of slick bottom, you're gonna get that, and then on the polyester, there's your hardener. Now this hardener is already pre-measured out.
Okay.
And it's measured out right around 20 mils per quart.
All right. So what I receive, my hardener, all of it goes in?
All of it goes in.
All right. Now, you said mix it before use it. I can't just open it up and go with it. I need to stir it up and get it?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. So always take, when you get your slick bottom, you know, put this in there, run it around, then add your hardener, and then mix it again for about 30 seconds after the hardener's in.
All right. Hardener goes in, mix it another 30 seconds.
Yep.
And all right, so that's all in. Hardener's in. Slick bottom, I'm ready to go.
Yep.
How much time do I have?
You're going to have probably that 30-minute window.
30 minutes. You would not recommend putting it all together and be like, oh no, I got to grind my boat.
Nope. Absolutely not.
everything has to be done, and we're ready to go. We got 20 minutes from mix to it's set.
So I'll prep one. All right, so this is your 7-inch. I run typically a 24 or a 16 grit on all my grinders.
Okay.
I've seen some people use the little 4-inch grinders and whatnot.
Right.
Too small. RPMs are too fast.
Okay.
For my liking.
Yeah.
You know. I like to slow it down a little bit, get those grooves cut in there. And then on glass boats, I'll run a belt sander and true the back of the boat up some more.
Okay.
So I always recommend using one of these. And then you got the belt sander, so typically at the back edge of the boat, you know, the back quarter section, stand at the back of the boat, I'll just work that whole back section and true it up, flatten it up.
I've just mixed my slick bottom. I'm ready to go. How do I apply it?
It can be done 2 ways. You can spray. You can spray the epoxy. You can spray the polyester. The epoxies, you gotta get that stuff on.
Are you saying we got a small amount of time to?
That's your 20-minute window.
That's your 20 minutes.
Yeah, yeah. And if it's in the pot, typically the pot life is like 15 to 20 is what they call for.
Okay.
I always tell everybody the sooner the better.
Yeah.
It doesn't kick off. Just so you don't run into that problem of everything starting to set up in the bucket.
Right.
And then the other way is to roll it.
Now that is a roller. That is not your 6-inch roller.
So I'll use these, but when I'm typically a boat that I'm trying to kind of float that bottom out more or less, you know, and I'll use this on the epoxy and stuff, and just really, it saves a lot of time. It's got a big thing, and you can adjust it to where the holder isn't so tight on it.
Okay.
So it wants to try to roll a little bit better.
Right.
And then lift up a little bit, and they'll roll instead of kind of slide. Because that's the reason why I don't roll much.
Yeah.
Just because of the fact you're just pushing the product around.
Right.
But spraying it, I can concentrate on your ride area, and then I can build your back up.
Okay.
So, but rolling it's fine. I've had times where I've had to put them underneath a barn and roll them because the weather wasn't cooperating outside. So,
yeah.
Yeah.
Now, could I use a paintbrush?
I don't recommend it.
No. So let's say that I want a slick bottom, but I ain't got no time. I can't be out there flipping my boat over, pushing it on the side, grinding. I don't have any of this stuff. Can I bring it to you?
Oh yeah.
All right, so I'm going to bring my boat to you.
Mm-hmm.
David, do a bottom for me.
Yep.
What am I going to receive?
So you're gonna, if you bring me a 13, let's just say a 13-foot boat.
Okay, 13-foot boat.
That's 3 gallons
3 gallons.
at $525.
$525 for
The whole, that's with the materials,
labor,
Yep.
your time, everything. $525 out the door.
Out the door.
Is that the both products that you are offering?
That's just polyester.
Okay, and the other, so
So it's a little bit more money.
right. All right.
What I would say about epoxy, I think epoxy is a little bit more flexible.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
With the polyester, its ridge is more prone to crack and break, whereas the epoxy you get a little bit more flex.
Okay. Now, I dropped my boat off.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to do it for me.
Yep.
What kind of time frame? How long does it take you to get from start to finish till I can come pick it up?
If it's just putting a bottom on, grinding the bottom down and putting you a new bottom on, I tell everybody give me 3 days.
3 days.
3 to 4 days, something like that. The longer I can leave it out there and sit upside down in the
Right.
sun, the better.
And if, oh my gosh, I just forgot. I need a bottom on my boat. Yeah. We got a ride coming up. I got family coming in.
Yeah.
3 days is where you're comfortable at.
Yeah.
But you can. I got you. I understand that. Yeah.
I can pump one out. I mean, and so by doing that also, of course, we got to go up a little more on the hardener.
Well, very good. I mean, this answers a lot of questions, because I don't know. I've tried to do my own bottom before. Mm-hmm. I've done rolling. I've done paintbrush, and I've slopped it on there, and it's just,
yeah.
But this is really good for the average person, especially anyone who's buying your product. And where do you ship to, and how do you ship?
All over.
All over. Is it going USPS, UPS?
I will not use USPS. It's always UPS or FedEx.
UPS or FedEx. Okay.
Yeah. So it fits in there just like that.
Right.
The hardener's always beside it.
Yep.
Right. And typically, if I'm not putting the bottom on, I'll even send a sticker to put on the back of the boat if they want to. And there'll be instructions taped on the back. So on the back of the bucket, you'll find this with the directions and everything in there.
Okay.
Right. Everything will be in there that you'll need. I mean, of course, except for the tools. I can't send my tools all over the place. But
right.
Yeah. So,
and where have you shipped to?
So my recent order was 5 gallons out to Texas.
Out to Texas. Okay.
That was my most recent one. Before that, I mean, I've shipped up to Alabama, South Carolina area. A couple of mud motors up there here too.
Okay. Well, let's back up a little bit. You said something interesting. Mud motors. Are you telling me people use this slick bottom for more than just airboats?
Absolutely.
That's crazy. That blows my mind. I only thought it was on airboats, but they're putting it on their aluminum mud motor boats.
Oh yeah. And I got one weirder than that for you.
What's that?
Sea-Doo.
On Sea-Doos?
I've done a Sea-Doo already.
Oh my gosh. I guess I've seen the videos. They're hitting those sandbars and jumping them. Yeah. So I guess why not? Yeah. We went over the price for you installing it. What if I wanted just a gallon for myself and shipped out to me? What prices am I looking at?
All right. So a gallon of the polyester is $100.
$100. Okay.
Keep it simple. That's with the hardener and stuff and the directions, and then the epoxy will be $180.
$180. Yep. 100 and 180. Yep. And does that include shipping?
No.
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 So David, how's the best way to get a hold of you?
The 863-214-1683. It's all over on everything.
Okay.
You can also look us up on we're on Facebook under Florida Slick Bottom.
Well, David, it was really nice meeting you again, buddy.
Yes,
I appreciate it. I look forward to seeing what you're going to do with my boat.
Oh, yeah.
My dad's boat looks wonderful.
Thank you.
The bottom is really, really great.
Yeah.
If you are looking for slick bottom, I can't recommend David enough. I can't wait to see what his product does on my boat. I know I've seen his boat, and he had no trouble running the dry. So I am Michael Bowen. This is Florida Man Rides. Keep chasing them wet spots. We'll see you out there.